What? No. Do. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. I'm having a wonderful day, Miss Ashley. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying so. I am. I'm having a good day. I hope that you're having a good day. I hope everybody's having a great day. I am doing well. Gonna share my live real quick. I hope you share too. I appreciate you. Hello. Woo, there's a tiny little no-see-em. There's a little tiny flying around bug. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Tarot Tuesday. Share out if you're kind. I know you're also very kind. It was a little bit chilly here today. Blustery is a word that I like to use. Yes, Donna, I do have a reading with your cousin on Thursday. She reached out to me. I booked a reading today. I'm super excited to talk to her again. Can't wait to help her. I'm on the wrong profile. I'm on my business profile. Okay. Well. Where's my live? It's not popped up yet. I hope it pops up for you. It's not popping up for me, which is weird. Facebook doesn't want me to share my live. Cheryl had a wonderful day. That's awesome. Where is it? What the heck? That's what we'll do. We'll click on this. Nope, that's not going to work. Well, things are not working for me here. Hold on a second. My phone has been very glitchy all day. Have you guys been having a glitchy phone day? I have all day long, and I don't know why. It's been poop. So much poop. I restarted my phone this morning because it was Michelle has too. I restarted my phone this morning because it was being very glitchy. And my chat bubbles were just blank circles. And I was like, what the heck? So I figured I was probably letting go of a timeline. Usually when things happen like that, it's because I'm changing gears. And I feel like I'm definitely changing gears today. All the decisions that we make in our life lead us in certain directions. And sometimes it takes you left and sometimes it takes you right. But I feel like I'm in a good place today. So thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate you. Queen of Swords. Hello. You put it in your story. Well, there you go, Cheryl. Awesome. So today we will be, I got a little dragon bite. Ash, I went to go visit Ash and bring her some food because I had leftovers and I thought maybe they would enjoy it. And her little baby kitty bit me. No, that's a fingernail. Anyway, her little baby kitty's name is Sage the Dragon. Sage the tiny dragon. Cute as a button. Love kitties. And I was letting her chew on my bracelets because she's a cutie. But anyways, we're going to be doing some readings today. We're going to do $12 tarot card readings, and we are going to do $25 psychic readings. So the psychic readings are anything that I offer as far as psychic services. I offer past life readings, medical intuitive readings, medical scans, healings, connecting to your loved ones who have crossed over, chakra scans to see if you have anything out of alignment. We can set that straight. Connecting with your spirit guides, what their names are, what their purposes for you. Clairvoyant future readings. I am a seer, so I see past, present, and future and everything in between. So if you're interested in any of those readings tonight, those are $25, okay? Which is a deal because they're normally priced at $60. And if you would like a tarot card reading, you will get 5 cards or 6 cards. I don't know, maybe 6 cards for $12, okay? Hi, Victor. How are you? Thanks for popping on. Hi, Jim. Nice to see you, bud. It's good to see you. And I have 3 different tarot card decks here that I can use. I actually have like 70 decks, tarot cards and oracle card decks, but the ones that I have on my desk are the ones that I use most often. So there are 4 different ways to make a donation in the description box of the video. If you're interested in one of those readings. It's good to see you too, sir. Tell the family I said hello. Where's good old Jim? Is he talking about aliens tonight? You can ask a question more. All you have to do is make a donation. You can get a tarot card reading for $12 or you can get a psychic reading for $25. And I will answer whatever questions you have. Do I have a coffee link? No, I don't have a coffee link. Hi, Regina. How are you? Holy crap, my phone's blowing up. Why is my phone blowing up? One second, y'all. I'm so sorry. What in the heck? My phone has been going off nonstop today. I am fabulous. Thank you so much. Hi, Becky. are you doing, sweetheart? Isn't it your daughter's birthday today? Was that today that I saw? Is that your daughter? She looks just like you. She looks just like you. So, anywho, we're going to be doing readings tonight. And Randy wants to have some tarot cards. Awesome. What cards are we using for Randy? We're going to use the Light Seers deck for Randy. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I hope everybody's having a fabulous day. Other than the weather being very windy here today and quite chilly. I think it was maybe 45 or something. There's a wind advisory right now, actually. It's pretty windy out there. Other than that, it was a really good day. I made a home-cooked meal again. I'm doing so much better about cooking instead of going out. I'm trying to be more consistent with that for my baby. But what does Randy need to know today? Tell me about Randy. All right. Here we go. We got the Two of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles coming out. These cards are both about balance in your life. Finding balance within yourself between two different areas of your life, like a home-work balance. This could be a balance between your internal and your external world as well. Six of Pentacles represents reciprocity, relationship. In the 90s, Jim's in California, reciprocity in all of your relationships, equal give and take. Okay, so it's like you're trying to balance four different things at the same time. It feels like you're balancing your internal life, your internal spirit with your physical reality and trying to make sure that you give enough time to both of those things. What else? Eight of Cups, knowing when to walk away from a situation, being emotionally done, looking towards the future. The Magician in reverse. I feel like this represents for you not tapping into your abilities, all of your capabilities, so like your own personal power. I know that we discussed that briefly. You said you were feeling your power again. Temperance in reverse, unbalanced. I had 3 cards fall out right here, so we're going to use them. You have the Magician in reverse with Temperance in reverse. Temperance is usually about manifestation, and so is the Magician. Temperance is about your intuition and being able to go with the flow of life, balancing things in your life, your emotional body not being locked up. Okay. And the Moon card is also talking about your intuition. It's interesting because all of these cards are telling. Ace of Swords. This is your crown chakra, your mental body. It's like getting your intuition and your emotional body and your mental body in alignment with each other. This is great. I really love this. This is talking about 2 different aspects of your life, knowing when to reach towards something new, to walk towards new. Look, you can't really tell, but that's a sun in the background, and she's walking towards it. She's leaving the fire and the destruction of the past, and she's walking towards a brighter future. So this is about opening yourself up to new possibilities, opening yourself up to your full potential, spiritually, emotionally. The moon, this could actually represent the moon because we are in full moon energy right now. Okay, Victor, I'll put you on the list. We're in full moon energy right now. Still, we just had a full moon last night, and we're still in the energy of that for 2 or 3 days before the full moon and 2 or 3 days after the full moon. So this could be talking about right now, opening yourself up right now. This Ace of Swords. This is all about your crown chakra. I love this, and especially the conversation we had today. It all fits really well together with allowing yourself to open up to new possibilities. Like opening spiritually, expanding your mind. I love that. There's like 2s of everything. There's he's balancing the moon and the sun here. You have the moon here. You have the sun here. These are all about opposites. You have the infinity symbol in the back there. You also have the moon and the sun here, also in the shape of infinity. You you have the magician card, which you can also see has an infinity symbol. So this is all about your cycles, endings and beginnings, and balancing new things that come into your life. Randy, I'm really excited about this for you. And it's also on this card as well. So this is a process that you've done so many times in other lifetimes. It's like shifting gears. You know, we're shifting gears from the external to the internal, like everything has been about your external reality your whole life. And now we're just at a point where we're shifting gears to focus on what's going on inside of you. I love it. I love it. It's such a great reading. It really is exciting. Okay, and Victor wants a psychic reading. How can I help you, Victor? What can I do for you? It is. It's super exciting. I can't wait. Next, exactly. That's what it feels like. It's like, okay, we're jumping into the deep end of this pool, but it's like you're gonna doggy paddle for a little while. You know what I mean? Jackie, these are paid readings tonight. So if you're interested in that, lost another failed blind date. Okay. So we want to talk about what exactly? Do we want to talk about what's going on with you? Do you want to do this on a live stream, Victor? Or do you want to talk about this in person? Do you want me to air your laundry? I mean, you just let me know how you want to go forward with this. What would you like to talk about? Probably in person would be best. Yeah. I have openings this week and next week if you want to schedule something as far as that is concerned. So, other than that area of your life, what are you comfortable talking about publicly? What would you like to discuss? You know, I'm always here for you, Victor. Hi, Kathy. I sent out your oil today. I sent out your pain and inflammation oil. So you should be getting that in a few days. I have a tracking number if you want to do that. Your children and their level of happiness. Okay, tell me their first names again. Alice and Lucas. Okay. When I'm connecting to Alice's energy, I'm immediately getting this, like sticking her tongue out at me. And I don't feel like it's one of those crappy kid things. It just feels like one of those just natural preteen kind of reactions, that kids do. They just kind of make faces at you. And that's what I'm getting with her. So let me see how she's feeling. Okay, so she says, I don't know, most of the time I don't feel like talking to anyone. I don't really want to talk to anyone. Okay. Does she listen to a lot of music, Victor? I just feel like she spends a lot of time by herself. Um, it's just feeling a little, I don't know, I'm feeling a little alienated, and I feel like this is something that she's doing to herself. I feel like she's alienating herself, wants to be by herself, wants to be in her own little bubble, doesn't want to talk to anyone. A little bit of this feels, she's in her iPad. Yeah, a little bit of this feels normal. Um, for the way children are nowadays. But I also feel like maybe that she needs to be pulled out of that because it's not really healthy, socially or emotionally, to be um, immersed in something all the time. We have to come up for air. Okay. She needs a little fun in her life. I don't know why I keep seeing like ice skating. Does your daughter like to ice skate? Because this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like doing something. This could also represent, going camping. You can feel that. It could also represent going camping or doing something outside that requires her to not have something in front of her face like that, to not be connected up to an electronic. She needs something fun in her life because it feels a little humdrum, a little monotonous right now. And I'm not sure if it's just it doesn't even feel like just do you like shared custody or something with your kids, because it doesn't feel like it's just at your house. It just feels like both places that she's at, she's just kind of like putting herself in a bubble. I feel like she's kind of immersing herself or cocooning herself away from her surroundings. Okay, you do. Okay. But does she like to ice skate? Because that's what I was seeing, like ice skating or something, roller skating, some kind of skating. Um, and it could just be like with her and her friends. If you say, hey Alice, let's go to the rink or whatever, and you just pay for her and some friends to go. Um, I don't know, just she just needs something fun to do that's wholesome. You know what I mean? She needs something wholesome. Okay. We're going to look at Lucas. The very first thing that I'm getting when I connect to Lucas is anger. Okay. And I'm feeling really frustrated. Has he, has he told you skateboarding? Okay. Cause I just see like movement. Has he told you that he wants to just stay with you? Because this is where I'm feeling frustration. And I'm hearing like my dad listens to me. My dad listens to me. Your son feels heard when he's with you, Victor. And I know you're a great dad. I know you are. Your kids are very important to you. Um, does he like to draw? He wants to live with you. That's what I'm hearing, that he's kind of frustrated that he can't be with you all the time. Does your son like to draw? Because I feel like he would be really good at that. I feel like that's a really good creative outlet for him. And I feel like he says that you listen to him, and I honestly just don't feel like his mom listens to him. He doesn't feel heard when he's with her. Has he been having like aches and pains lately? Because I'm getting like a pain in my back, and I had like a twinge of a pain in my lower back. Has he been under the weather? He draws? Okay. And I'm feeling pain like right here on my neck. I'm just getting lots of aches and pains with him. It almost feels like grabbing him. His sister hits. Yeah, it almost feels like somebody's grabbing him by the neck. I don't like that, Victor. Hi, Donna. Overall, I think your kids could be happier. I don't think that it's anything that you're doing wrong, though. I know that I know without a doubt that your kids are the most important thing to you. That is a very strong energy coming through. So I don't think I don't think there's a lack as far as you're concerned. It's more of like how to deal with it, how to deal with it, how to help them, how to make them happy. And I would say, maybe it would be cool for you to, have your son sign up for some kind of art class or something, or have him pay for some kind of, app or something that he can like draw with, or some kind of, I mean, I don't know how old your son is, but it just feels like there's ways that you could cater to each of them that would help them. Okay. I'm sorry, sweetie. I know that you want the best for them. So that comes through very clearly. But your daughter just really needs, she really needs connection, and your son just needs to be heard. Right. And self-expression is really wonderful. Like drawing and using your creativity is a great way to express yourself. And that's why I think that you should encourage that for him. All right. Hi, Chandra. How are you, beautiful? So that's what I have for you, Victor. And I hope that helps you. Good luck. Okay. Hi, Patty. And let me know if you want to schedule to talk about your personal life. Okay, we can do that, because I definitely, if you're willing to listen, because I know you're willing to listen, but you're not really willing to do all the things that need to be done in order to be successful at dating. So absolutely. I'll call you tomorrow. Let me write a note for myself. There. I wrote it down so I won't forget. Okay. What are we doing now? You have given me amazing advice in the past. Oh, you're welcome, Patty. I'm so glad to help. That's why I'm here, right? Okay, what are we doing? Donna Ann, we are doing all psychic readings are $25 tonight. And if you want a tarot card reading, that's $12. So you get to choose. I know how. Yes, you can do that through my page, Regina. The information's in the description box, or you could just click on the title at the top, Misty the Medium, and you can click on the services tab on my page, or you can message my page and we can set that up. I can help you do that, okay? Who's got a cough? Who's coughing? Who's got a cough? Who is this? Who's been having chest pain? On the right side. Victor, am I still connected to you? Who is this? I'm having pain in my chest. Which one of you? No, that's the other side, baby. That's the left side. This is the right side. This is the right side. Hi, Katerina. Hi, Linda. Yes, that's where your heart is on the left side. I'm talking about the right side. The right side. I'm asking about a cough and lung pain. Okay. Okay, Katerina, I'm going to write you down. I'm just multitasking. Or trying to. I'm not good at it at the moment, apparently. Where am I? Where am I? Having trouble. I will get you, my darling. I'm going to write you down. Boop. Okay. You want cards, babe? We're doing cards? You got it. I'm going to do the light seers for you. Not the light seers. The link for the readings tonight, Patty, is in the description box of the video, okay? So if you click on my beautiful face, click on my beautiful face, and you will see there's 4 different ways to pay. Katerina, do you have a question for the cards or just whatever comes through for you? Katerina. Chandra, thank you for sharing. These readings are paid readings tonight. If you would like a tarot card reading, it's $12. For all other psychic readings, it's $25. There's 4 different ways to make your donation in the description box of the video. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, that information is also in the video description box. I want to know why I'm disconnected from my emotions and whether it's getting closer to reconnecting with myself. That's a good question. Show me Katerina's spiritual journey. What is going on with her? I'm hearing some things. I just want the cards so I can see if they're going to validate what I'm hearing. Hi, Glady. How are you? Long time no see. The Magician. Five of Swords in reverse. Ego death. That's what I'm hearing. The World. Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Moon. Okay. What I was hearing, okay, so I understand it's hard for us to tell when we're on our spiritual journey. It's kind of like we don't really know what the end goal is. We just know that we're supposed to be working on ourselves, that we're supposed to be ascending and coming to this higher state of awareness, all right? And that awareness sometimes is awareness of what we're feeling, all right? Not a disconnection from our feelings, but actual feeling our emotions. And when we become emotionally intelligent, that is recognizes it's like recognizing what we're feeling and why we're feeling it, and like being a witness to that emotion and not letting it be us, but be a witness to the emotion and how it passes through our energy. Okay, so when we're coming out here as the Magician, this is you know, transforming into this beautiful piece, this little peace dove right here. This is you that I see, like you're creating this energy of peace within yourself. I got from this Five of Swords in reverse, ego death. Okay, that's what I was hearing. And you know, it means different things to different people. I honestly feel like for you, it means like you're coming into wholeness with yourself. Okay. With the world at your feet and the lotus below, which is enriching yourself. Okay. I feel like you're at a point in your journey where you don't need to necessarily disconnect from your emotions. Let me see here. Let me put her comment on the screen so everybody knows who I'm talking to. No, you don't need to disconnect from your emotions. Okay. You want to know why I'm disconnected? Well, what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing a blockage. There's a blockage inside of you. And I think you know exactly where that is. And I want to look at the very last time you felt heartache. Okay. This is where we're going. The very last time you felt heartache. It's like, I definitely felt negative emotions, but I can't seem to feel inspiration or good emotions. Yeah. And so this is what it is. It's like there's this wall around this heartache. Okay. And so I want you to really take a look at that. Okay. I want you to revisit that. And that can be painful. Of course, pain doesn't feel good and heartache feels terrible, but it does help us become aware of where we're at and where we need to work on ourselves. You got disconnected after a heartache. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing like there's a blockage here within the heart. And I think that in order for you to ascend spiritually or to heal this part of yourself, you really need to revisit those emotions, and don't just be disconnected from them. Don't the problems arise when we do not allow ourselves to feel what we are feeling, when we feel that our emotions don't deserve space, when we don't give them the room that they need to express how we are feeling as a soul. That's when things start getting all clogged up and disconnected, like you said. So the purpose that we're trying to achieve is living from the heart center. Okay, being aware of what we're thinking and feeling, but using the heart as a guide. And we can't use the heart as a guide when we have it locked up, when we have it under lock and key and we're not allowing it, the full expression of itself. So considering that, I would probably suggest doing some kind of heart activation, binaural beat, or something like this, using some perhaps some green fluorite. And I do really want to recommend rose quartz, because rose quartz is for your personal emotional heart, and green fluorite is for your higher heart, or your universal heart. Okay, so I think the rose quartz would help you more than the fluorite, but they're both really good for the heart center. Maybe you can alternate them. All right, but then also revisit your wound. The thing is we don't like feeling pain, and pain is the greatest teacher that we have. Honestly, as human beings, we are blessed with pain. Blessed. And I know it doesn't feel that way, but it really helps us see where we're at. And it helps us see where we feel like we want to change, or what isn't okay with us, or who we love and who touches us. It really helps us, right? So try those things and let me know how that helps you. Okay, Katerina? Becky had to go attend to her oven. Her oven is calling her. Becky. Now I'm wondering if Becky Winkler's oven does a little musical medley like mine does. That's what I'm curious about. Pain helps us grow. Absolutely. It does. Interestingly enough, I know, looking back over all the things in my life that I've experienced, it seems to me like pain has taught me more than any other emotion. Disappointment, sure, you can learn a lot from being disappointed in life, but heartache really is like the most beautiful teacher of all. So, okay, let's see who we have next. Also, I just want to say that I am offering a special for the month of October. It's a 60-minute reading for $85, and I call it a soul scar healing. So what we do is we go into your energy. As a seer, I can see the past, present, and future for all of you and what's causing you pain. I can go into different timelines. I can go into your childhood and just pick out different things that have hindered you from being the best version of yourself. And so during this time right now, during October, during the month of, everything is dying and falling away and hibernating through the winter so that we can begin anew. It's a good time to release these old wounds, to let them out, to air them out, to release the connection to them so that we can move forward in our journey. And so I'm offering this for you for $85. It's normally $120. So it's almost 33% off, but it's an hour-long reading. You absolutely will cry because crying really helps release stuck energy and trauma. These are really good for any kind of trauma issues, PTSD, any emotional wounds that you are carrying around. We will go into the very earliest ones and release those roots, since they are the deepest ones in your psyche. It's a very beneficial reading. Everybody that I've done it for has just really made so many great strides in their life. And so I really wish that everybody would partake of that. And if not, just know next month, during November, I'm going to have a month-long special for y'all for readings, for the 30 minutes for $30 private reading. So you get to connect with me individually and receive some beautiful healing energy that way. It's wonderful. You should all get a private reading. And if Elspeth were here, which I'm surprised she's not, I don't know where she is, but if Elspeth were here, she would say you should definitely pay the extra $10 so you get the YouTube recording, that private YouTube recording, so that you can keep it forever and go back and rewatch it. So that's really fun. You can do that with any of the readings. So that's just, I'm a bartender, and I just told a broken-hearted man the other night the same thing. Yes, that pain is a gift. Sometimes it teaches us how to grow and learn life's lessons. 100%. Absolutely. I agree with you. Oh, Spirit, cut it out. Stop it. I'm trying to do things here. Okay, let's see who's next. Miss Patty. Patty, how can I help you? What can I do for you today, Miss Patty? How can I help you, Patty? We're connecting to someone who's passed for you. Patty. Love a message from my father-in-law. That's exactly. I have a man who came forward before I even saw your message, and he's an older man. So this is great. So he's already coming forward for you. Let me see what he's got to tell me. And so who's Charles, or somebody with a C name? A C name is what I have coming in immediately. I'm getting some tightness in my throat. So this is something related with his throat. He could have either been intubated when he was in the hospital. I am getting pain in my lower spine area also as well, the mid back. Patty, have you been married to his son for a very long time? He died of lung cancer. Okay, so I'm getting right in the middle of the back. He's given me the number 23. So this just represents to me over 2 decades of time. It could actually represent the number 23, like 23 years. Or it could represent the number 23, like a specific day of a month. And does he have 2 children? Because he's talking about 2 kids for someone. Is this you or him that he's talking about? And did he also have, did his cancer spread to different parts of his body, like his liver specifically? Or was he a drinker before he passed? Okay. So I feel like this is who was popping in before I even did this reading, when I was talking about the pain in the lungs, because the pain that I was specifically getting, and I didn't want to say, it went to his brain, and he was a little drinker. Okay. I didn't want to specifically say that, somebody had lung cancer, but I had him here waiting in the wings. I think that's so wonderful that he told you to get a reading tonight, because he definitely was waiting. He was here before you even said what kind of reading you wanted. So who are the two kids? Does he have the two kids, or do you have the two kids? He's given me the number 2 as far as children is concerned. He's probably joking he didn't die of liver cancer. No. I didn't say he died of liver cancer. I asked if it spread to his other organs, like his liver. He does have 2 kids. Okay, thank you. Was he also a smoker? Because he's very sarcastically telling me, imagine my surprise. Like, imagine my surprise getting lung cancer. Like, he wasn't really shocked. Yes, he was a smoker. Okay. He's telling me he wasn't really shocked. And what is this C initial for? This could be a first or last name. He could be talking about himself or somebody else. I heard Charlie. Oh, it doesn't matter if you quit now, does it? My mom quit smoking after like 50 years and she got lung cancer. I feel like it's very dangerous. Honestly, I think it's more dangerous for you to quit smoking than it is for you to continue smoking after you've been smoking for that amount of time. And that's a very unpopular opinion. But I feel like your body becomes so used to the toxicity that when you stop feeding it that toxicity, it kind of goes a little haywire. And that's when things get out of control. Your daughter, Charlotte. Okay. Do you call her Charlie? Because I heard Charlie or Charlie. Hi, Karina. Hi, Maritza. Maritza, the readings are paid readings tonight. So if you would like a psychic reading, connect to your loved ones who've crossed over, do a past life reading, a medical scan. I can scan your body for anything that might be physically wrong with you and give you some healing energy. If you want to speak to your loved ones, absolutely, Karina. I'm always here for you, my love. He died of brain cancer after he was diagnosed with lung cancer. He's making sense to you. Okay, I'm glad that he's making sense to you. But can you tell me, just because I'm curious, did he call your daughter Charlie or Charlie, or is that a nickname for her? You call her Char. Okay, because I heard like Charlie, like Charile. Char. Okay. He's talking about you having some free time lately, freeing up some time with what? With her life. Have you been really busy lately, Patty? Has things kind of seemed very hectic for you? Maritza, does my mother have a message for me? She passed away a year ago. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I definitely couldn't try to connect to your mom. I usually don't have any trouble whatsoever connecting to people's loved ones who passed over. The information is in the description box of the video. Maritza, the readings are $25 tonight. I did free card readings 2 nights ago. No, last night. I did last night. I did by donation. Three nights ago, I did free card readings. I didn't write it down this week. I lost track. We should write down for today. Today's Tuesday. Okay. Amazing. I have a special needs child and I need a break. Okay. Yeah. He's telling he loves you too, obviously. He's saying that you need to free up some time. Okay. He wants you to free up some time for yourself. I understand it's really hard with this special needs child because they have special needs, obviously. Um so I do want to suggest, Patty, even if it's just after your child lays down and goes to sleep, and having a nice relaxing bubble bath with some maybe some lavender essential oils in there, where you can just kind of relax and decompress and release all of the hectic energy of the day, and just kind of have some me time. If you can't squeeze in any time during the day because you have to take care of your child, it's still really important to have self-care, and it's really important to take care of yourself, like physically. All right. I know that you spend a lot of time taking care of everybody else, but you deserve that same energy that you're giving to everybody that you love. You need to love yourself as much as you love all of them. Okay. So it's very important for you to do that, because you don't want to burn the candle at both ends. You don't want to run your battery ragged. Ask about his wife. What would you like me to ask him about his wife? Thank you, Karina. You're darling. I knew that's what it was. He's telling me that she's very hard headed and she's gone a little wild. But it's not like he can do anything about it. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. It's not that he can do anything about it. And I don't think he would, even if he could. Okay. Because I feel like his passing was a release for her. Okay. And it's not in a negative way, but sometimes when we have somebody that suffers so tremendously like that, it feels like a weight is lifting off of your shoulders when they're finally released from their pain and their agony. Okay. And so yes, absolutely, her heart was broken, because she definitely loved him so very much. And seeing our loved ones go through those types of experiences, it just breaks our heart for them, right? And so it was it was kind of like a release for her that he wasn't suffering anymore. But then she had to deal with her own emotions, because she had spent so much time worrying about him and how he was feeling. And now she was kind of thrust into this energy of having to deal with herself. And I think what she's doing right now, I don't really want to say it's like escapism per se, but I feel like she's dealing with the loss in a way that is comfortable for her. Okay. And that's why it just makes me feel like I don't think he would change what she's doing, even if he could. Okay, because she's dealing with things the way that's best for her, the way that works for her, or not dealing with things, or avoiding dealing with the things. And there's really no way for us to decide or to determine, and it's not fair for us to say what somebody else is doing to deal with their feelings and to deal with their losses, right or wrong. We can't decide that, right? So the best advice I can give you as far as she's concerned, Patty, is just make sure you hold some loving space for her in your heart. Send her lots of love, because maybe she just needs some clarity. Maybe she just needs some clarity in her mind, so she can see, you know, that people are worried about her, right? That they're worried about her and that they love her, and they're really concerned that she's going to do something negligent to herself, or something that will not benefit her in any way. So send her lots of love. Okay. I'm so glad I could connect to your father-in-law tonight, Patty. I really hope you'll take some time for yourself. I know that your husband is worried about her, but There's not much we can do about that. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for participating tonight. Okay, Miss Karina. How can I help you, ma'am? What's going on? Hi, Karen. How are you doing tonight? Let me try to tag Elspeth because she's usually here. You're good? I'm so happy. Hi, Katha. Going for surgery very soon, but I also resigned from my job and waiting to hear from the surgeon where I applied as a PA and an admin. Ooh, exciting. Happy birthday, Karen. Everybody say happy birthday to Karen. Yay, Karen, happy birthday, my beautiful Libra friend. No, Patty, I didn't have anybody else try to come through other than him. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Okay, so we want to know about this job, correct? All right, my Australian friend, I'm going to connect to your energy so I can see what's going on with this, all right? This is a very prestigious place that you've applied for, is it not? It feels to me like this is a very well-known doctor. Prestigious is the word that I'm hearing, and it just feels very professional. This is a very professional place. I don't want to say stuck up or a kind of stuffy. I don't really feel that way. It just feels like everybody knows that they have a good job when they work here. It is. Okay. Oh, Katha, good for you. So I feel like there's going to be more discussion with this place. It doesn't feel to me like it's in the bag quite yet. I'm not sure if it's like a second interview type thing, but it feels to me like you would be communicating with them again before you know whether or not this will be a right fit. They just want to make sure it'll be a good fit for you and a good fit for them, because they really like to have um, this stability in their employees. They like them to stay for a long time. So they're very particular. You've had one interview. Okay, I feel like there's going to be another one. All right. They're very particular about who they hire, and they're very rigorous in their hiring process, because they just want to ensure that they're not making a mistake, that you're not making a mistake, that you both feel comfortable with the fit. Okay. So I feel like there's going to be another interview. I feel like you'll hear from them soon. I don't think it'll be. I would give it another week before Elspeth. I was gonna just about to tag you on stage. Okay, you do have a stage 2. Okay, so it feels to me like they really want to make sure um, that it just so that like it's a good fit. Okay. I don't see you as a stuffy person though. So that's why I'm wondering if it is a good fit for you. Like I understand it's a very prestigious office and people feel very lucky to be working there. But it's I feel like everybody is very nice to each other. They know it's a 6-week wait for my surgery too. Yes. And as far okay, I'm saying personality wise, like it feels to me like everybody is very nice to each other, but it almost feels like that's office policy. Like well, we do not have any workplace drama here. Like there is no workplace drama. There is no any kind of competitiveness. And so they're very strict about who they hire. And it's an old building and heritage listed. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Okay, so this will be a good fit for you. This is what I'm trying to look for here. Like if this will be a good fit for you, because it doesn't feel like there are any interpersonal relationships here. You go, you do your job, and then you go home, and like people don't hang out after work. It's a business relationship, and it's like separate from your personal life, and that's the way they like it. That's an established, meaning not snobby, but established. Okay. Um, that's what it looks like to me. Like they're very serious about this being a job, but they're also good to their employees. I feel like they take good care of their employees, and that's how they kind of balance that. Like you can't do snobby. It doesn't feel snobby to me. It just feels like everybody's kind to each other, but there's no work drama, and it just feels like it's very professional. All right. I really like that about it for you. If you left because of, cattiness or backstabbing, stuff like that, that's very difficult in any kind of office situation. I feel like when you're working with the same people every day, it's really hard not to get involved, but they really, they really don't like, they really don't like that office drama stuff, you know? I feel like they'll make that as part of the second interview that it's going to be 7 left in 4 weeks. Yeah, and so this place is very, very stringent on the hiring process. They're very particular because they don't want anyone to slip through that's going to start that kind of poisonous, environment. So I feel like it'll be a good fit for you. I don't feel like you're going to hear anything till at least next week as far as because I think there are other people also trying to get this job. So I like that it feels like a good fit for you. Are you going to get it? I don't see that clearly right now. Let me look. It's between you and someone else. So I feel like it really depends what you're going to say at this interview. We don't want to appear too catty. We don't want to appear um, too resentful. Just be very professional in your delivery of why you were not comfortable in that environment, that it was not professional, because they're very strong on having a professional work environment. It's not your work family, it's a job. Okay, that they really want that to be that's really like the company policy. Oh, I'm sure you were privately recommended. I know that you're very good at your job. Okay. I don't doubt that at all. I just want to make sure that when you, sorry, I got a little mosquito flying around. When you express to them or when you talk about the reasons that you resigned, that you make sure, hi, Vanessa, that you make sure you say it in a very business-like manner, and that you were not comfortable in that environment. That you go to work you go to work, and everybody should be civil and treat each other with respect, but nobody should be entangling their personal life and their professional life. Those two things should remain separate. That is what's going to get you the job, because that's exactly what they think at that place. Okay, so I hope that helps you, my darling. Good luck. Oh, you were there for an hour on the first interview? I feel like you're going to be talking to different people for the next one. All right. It's just everybody likes to get a feel. You're welcome. Oh, well, you should get it more often. Joking. I'm only half joking. Okay, let's see what's next. I love you too, darling. I still think we should do some cards sometimes. What do you think? Do some tarot card readings. We never did get to do a live together, and I'm really upset about that. I'm really upset about it. Can't you tell? Super upset about it. I know, for donkeys. Well, you have 6 weeks until your surgery, so let's do this. Let's have some fun. Then you should definitely listen to your gut. Okay? If it feels like the right fit for you, don't let anything get in the way of that. Hey, Barb. Go in on the 24th. Woohoo! 6-week recovery. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I got confused about that. I thought you meant like it was 6 weeks until you're 2 weeks. Yes. So we should do some readings together. Hi, Angie. Good night, Cheryl. Karina, I don't want to burst anyone's bubble, but I'm better than that. We all know it's true. I get first dibs. Read who, Katha? What are you talking about? Sending money for who? That's right. Birds of a feather stick together. Two can fly better than one, right? So, Katha's sending me money, and I don't know why. Katha, what is this for? Karina, I just did a reading for her, sweetie. I just did a reading for her. I love you so much. Oh, so you're moving into your house today? What are you doing, Katha? Oh my God. You want me to do tarot? She wants me to do tarot cards for you. Okay. Look, Karina. She wants me to do tarot cards for you. I'm going to use these star tarot cards because they're super pretty. All right. Okay. We're going to do, what does Karina need to know? Misty's the best and work with the rest afterwards. That's right. I can toot my own horn. Just like Elspeth said. What do we have for Karina? Let's see. Prince of Wands. Okay. It's like a page, really. Five of Cups. The Devil in reverse. King of Pentacles. And the Nine of Wands. Well. Well, that is interesting. So this Prince of Wands in reverse, beautiful card. You know, we've got the Leo energy obviously coming through here. The Page of Wands in reverse. Five of Cups. We have the Devil in reverse. King of Pentacles. And the Nine of Wands. I love the King of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands. This is just like securing your future, being very proud of your accomplishments. First of all, I just feel a lot of this energy with you as far as your work is concerned. I feel like you really do have the audacity. You're the devil in reverse, your own worst enemy. Well, you know, sometimes the part of us that sticks it to us the most is when we have trouble letting go of things in the past, letting go of things. Okay. And it could be because of your pride, which is why the Prince of Wands, you know, why I was drawn to that line in the first place. It could be because of your pride, right? Or it could be that you're just I think that sometimes people have trouble letting go of things in the past because they don't like owning up to their own part in the story, right? The stability and the growth, yeah. And I think that when we can acknowledge how our decisions affected us, our life, our journey, then that helps us to clear away that part of the shadow, that part of the unseen, because we are seeing how our choices, our decisions, how they affect us, how they affect the outcome of every situation. So really, what I think we're having a hard time letting go of and being our own worst enemy is that we are possibly taking too much blame, or being really down on yourself about the decisions that you made in the past, and not allowing yourself to share that burden, you know, to share the responsibility with the other people involved. Taking on too much. Well, that's perfect. I think that you should step out of your comfort zone. And I think it's exactly where you belong. Okay. I feel like with these two cards here, this is like knowing your worth, knowing what you can pull in, knowing that you deserve this job, even if you might feel a little bit afraid of rejection or a little bit afraid that you're not capable, because you are very capable. The King of Wands, I mean, the King of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands is an extremely capable energy, and you know that. It's working for surgeons, which I have before, but next step up. Well, that's awesome. I think you got it in the bag. Hey, a huge pay raise is always a good thing. That's making you the King of Pentacles right there. Look at you. There's like so much beautiful life and energy around you, and there's so much growth. Okay. And it's coming out of this very negative place. But I want you to stop thinking of yourself as your own worst enemy. All right. So just don't, ridiculous. Don't think of it like that. Okay. You deserve this. You deserve this. You've worked really hard in your career to get where you are. You're not putting up with bullshit. You resigned from bullshit. You resigned from a toxic environment. You're like, no, that is not for me. I deserve better than that. I deserve more than that. Good. Be the goat, man. Be the goat. Embody that Capricorn, steadfast, that Taurus, that earth sign energy where you just slow and steady wins the race, because that's really what it is all about. Had an amazing spirit experience last night. Scary first, but healing me, flickering lights. And no, I wasn't just talking to a lamb. Oh, man. Elspeth, you crack me up. Laura wants to know, hi, how much do we donate per question? It's $12 donation for 5 tarot cards. You can ask a question of the cards if you wish. I love you very much. I want you to get this job. So we're going to be putting a lot of positive energy towards that, right? Absolutely. I love it. I love it so much. I love all of you so much. You really do bring so much joy to my life, and I love being able to help all of you. It really is a gift for me, and thank you for being here. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? That's a cute little movie. What's it called? The little Hawaiian girl. What's her name? Shoot. Somebody knows. Somebody knows her name. Katha, are you going to get that essential oil blend that I made for you? Katha? You said you wanted some of it, and I made 4 essential oil vials, and they have charged crystals in them as well. And there's 10 different essential oils that are for pain and inflammation. And I use it myself. I have one here that I didn't put crystals in, but I use myself. I've already used this much of it. And I rubbed it on my back before I sat down because my back was starting to hurt. Doesn't hurt at all. So I did a really good job mixing it up. First time I tried, well, no, honestly, it was the second time I've made an essential oil blend for pain. But the first time I didn't write down the recipe, so I had to start over. You do want to buy one? Okay, they're $25 plus shipping, which is, I think it cost me $5 to mail them today. I mailed out 2 vials today, so it was $5. And I also have one for skin conditions if anyone is interested in that. Um, if you have any kind of issues with your skin. What is this? What? Wow. That's crazy, dude. Some people are so disrespectful. Okay, send lots of healing energy to my friend Ash. For those of you who were not here last night, she did have a very close loved one pass away yesterday, and so please send her lots of healing, love, and light because she truly needs it. All of her family do. I take 5 gallons if I was rich. I tell you, I actually wrote down the recipe this time so I can duplicate it anytime I want to. And I'm really excited about that because it works so well. Like I normally, I use essential oils and stuff, but I don't really dabble in the apocryphy of making them and blending them and stuff. So I was just really excited. Like I put the right crystals in, I put the right oils together, and it's just makes me happy. Donated. Okay, Dawn, where did you send that to, sweetheart? Okay, I got you on Facebook. How can I help you, Dawn? What kind of reading would you like? Passed away loved ones. You got it. You're unsure about essential oils and your allergies. We could have a private conversation about that, Elspeth, if we could see what you are allergic to. And I could tell you what I put in it. All right. And you can always try a little bit of it, a little patch test, just try a little bit of it and see if you have any kind of reaction to it. Okay. How you doing, Sherry Lee? One second. Okay. Sorry. I had to just tell my friend that I could not chat because she was wanting to chat. It's not your powers, I doubt. Oh, I know that. I know that. I know that. Okay, let's see who we can connect to for Dawn Bellows. Dawn, I'm getting an older female coming through for you. This feels like it's going to be a parent if they were rather elderly when they passed, or a grandparent, and she's giving me a heart-related condition. Do you have an older female who passed from a heart-related condition? She's also given me the letter T. This could be a first or last name that she's talking about, and she could be talking about her or somebody close to her that is alive or passed. She's showing me little dainty, like a little dainty rose printed shirt. Like little roses, like little, like tiny little flower printed shirt. It's like a white shirt with like little flowers printed on it. It feels like the energy that I'm getting from this shirt just really reminds me of something from previous to the 90s. It feels like in the 1990s, like the whole floral printed style changed completely, and it started coming like big huge flowers came out in the 2000s, and before that everything was very small. Oh, that's weird. I never really thought about that before. Huh. But she's giving me chest pains. Can't relate. You have no females in your family that passed from something heart related or had a heart condition before they passed. It doesn't have to be something that they actually passed from, but I was getting pains in the chest. Have you ever worked in like a care related field, in a nursing home or elderly care? You have a grandmother Teresa but never met her. Are you aware of what she passed from? You were a CNA. Okay. So this could also be somebody that I'm leaning towards the grandmother heavily. I'm very heavily leaning towards the grandmother because the style of the shirt is a very old fashioned kind of a style. But I'm definitely leaning towards her. Okay. And I have a younger female coming through that had something going on with her lungs. And she's giving me like an S initial, like Sandy, Sheila, Samantha, Sherry, some kind of an S name. This could be also represent a last name as well. But she's giving me lung pain. So this could be anything. It could be like COVID. It could be COPD, emphysema, lung cancer, pneumonia, anything like this. Shoemaker? Okay. That sounds right. And do you understand about the lungs with her? Your mom died from emphysema. And do you understand the initial S as far as your mom is concerned? Is that her last name? Shoemaker? Her maiden name. Okay, thank you. Oh, she's telling me, and she's like, and I had several pairs of shoes. She's funny, but it's not like she's like, she finds it ironic. uh. She's specifically talking about she's funny. She's specifically talking about eyelashes right now. So I'm not sure if she's talking about you or if she's talking about her own eyelashes. She's making me feel like somebody has very long eyelashes. Like naturally long eyelashes. Okay? Like somebody's jealous of it. The naturally, ooh, your mom hurts. Oh my. Okay, stop. She's making me feel like there's this like a running joke or just an innocent jealousy about somebody's eyelashes being very long. Does this make sense to you, Dawn? Do you understand this? And she's also singing a country song to me. I think it's George Strait. I'm carrying your love with me. Your daughters have very long eyelashes. How nice. My daughter has long eyelashes too, and mine are just short, little, stubby little specks. But do you understand this? I'm carrying your love with me. And it's a George Strait song, and this is what I'm hearing. So, do you understand the reference to country music? Did your mother like country music? Did she like George Strait in particular? She loved country music. Okay, because I can hear that song very specifically. So, the Oak Ridge Boys. Oh man, that reminds me of my mom back in the day. She still listens to that old country. And she wants you to know, she said, try not to get too caught up with everything that's going on right now. And I feel like maybe she's talking about the news or maybe being really worried about what's happening in the world. And your mom's just really concerned about that for you. She doesn't want you to get too wrapped up and too fearful about what might be happening. Um, really, does this make sense to you, Dawn? Do you watch the news every day? Okay, I want to give you a different perspective here. So give me just a second to find this message from my son today. My son is 27 years old. He's a very smart boy, and he is on a spiritual journey. So um, we have very in deep conversations because he's a Gemini. Um, so I'm just going to share this with you because I think it will help a little bit. So we're having a conversation about God, which my son used to be an atheist, and then he started a spiritual awakening journey through psychedelic drugs. Which, hey, however you get there, I'm not judging, but he started a spiritual journey, and he actually met what he felt was God, and then he realized that there was a creator, and then it just opened up this whole new existence for him, right? So we're having this conversation, and he says, my exact takeaway from the conjunction of last year on 12/21/21 episode that made it clear to me what God is, the paradoxical duality that was the missing piece that made everything click into place. And I said, I'm glad that happened for you. And he said, my main criticism of God as an idea when I was younger is, if God is good, why do bad things happen? And once I processed the duality, I realized that bad things happen because God doesn't exist. And that's actually a feature of God and not a flaw. The world is on fire all the time by design. Everything is fine. Everything is on track. And I said, yeah, pretty much. And he said, like, oh no, a cabal of elite pedophiles are running the world. And it's like, yep, pretty cool, huh? We're on the brink of World War III. Chemicals in our food and water are turning everyone stupid. Everything sucks. Yeah, isn't it great? You just have to think about it like the setting for a cool story. Like a story that's set about this during the Civil War. A story that's set during the Civil War. It's not about the Civil War. It just so happens that's where the characters find themselves. The story is really only about the characters. He's such a smart boy. Like if there was nothing going on, nothing would happen. You see? Do you understand? Nothing would change. Nothing would happen. There would be no impetus for change. We would be so lucky as to get to live in a time where stuff is happening constantly. Your place in the world is constantly shifting around, and that means you aren't bound down to some arbitrary fate. You get to explore and learn and level up from all the crazy shit coming at you, and you always have something to do because of it. And I thought those were extremely wise words. So I want to share that with you, and I hope that makes sense to you. So don't get too wrapped up in what's going on outside of your life. What's going on is really about you, okay? It's about you. It's about your journey. And whatever is happening in the external world, sometimes we feel that within us. But honestly, life is all about you, okay? He's very smart. You know, maybe they should know each other. He's an extremely smart boy, and he always has been very brilliant, and I'm super proud of him, and I'm just super proud of how he's really embraced the spiritual journey and the awakening journey. And you know, it might have been hard for him to get there, but man, once he started to get the ball rolling, he just, you know, he communicates with God. He has conversations with God, and he's just, you know, follows his intuition and really can see things from a different perspective now. And I'm very proud of him. And you should be very proud of your daughter as well. Are there any men coming through? Let me find out. Is your father passed, Don? As well as your mom? Because I'm hearing father. Yes. Okay. Well, I have your father here as well. And he's getting a lot of pain in my ankle with him. Did your father lose a foot? Or what? He had bad leg veins. Okay, because he's really hurting me in my, like, down around by my ankle. It just feels like a lot of pain, like a stabbing pain right by my ankle bone. And at the bottom of my foot. So it just feels like very crampy. So that makes sense if he didn't have good blood flow. Did he also have a hearing problem? Because he's giving me like pain behind his ear as well. Shit. He did. Okay. So the message that he was giving me for you was that he wanted you to know that he was proud of you. And I'm not sure if this is just in general that he's talking about, or if there's some kind of a accomplishment that you recently had. Do you understand the message, Don? Was there something that you recently accomplished that your father would say that he's very proud of you about that? Feels like a personal accomplishment to me. You always wondered if he was proud? Oh, well, I'm glad he was able to bring that message for you. That's awesome. That's really great. And he's very proud of you. Okay. So I'm glad that I could give you that message from him. You don't have to, you don't have to wonder. Okay. He is proud of you. He said that it kept you on your toes. Do you understand that? That it kept you on your toes. And sometimes that kind of a dynamic makes us a better version than what we would have been without them in our life. Do you know what I'm saying? It makes you strive to excel in areas that you wouldn't have before. Good night, Katha. Sweet dreams to you. Hey, send a message. Reach out to me when you want to get that pain oil, okay? Because I really want to ship that out to you. So just know that, I'm grateful for the influence that he had on you, which made you strive always to be more and better. Because I love when we have that kind of energy in our life. It's like, on one hand, we kind of resent the fact that, you feel like you weren't good enough or whatever, but it also made you excel. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to look at both the negative and positive aspects of the situation. But he is very proud of you. Okay? But that's all that I have coming through for you right now, Dawn. I'm sorry. And I think I'm going to call it a night. Oh, no problem at all. Because we're approaching 2 hours and I want to try to keep it, under 2 hours from now on, because the longer lives really do drain me quite a bit. And I want to be able to bounce back and come back tomorrow so that we can do this again. Because I love talking to all of you and I love being here. And I'm feeling really great today. And I hope everybody else is feeling really great as well. Make good choices. Make good choices in life. Make good choices for yourself. And always try to be a better version of who you were yesterday, right? It's really good advice. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't, but we should always strive to improve, like Dawn, like Dawn did, right? All right. Thank you all for joining me. If you're interested in getting some of my essential oil blends, crystal infused essential oil blend rollers, those are $25. I have pain and inflammation roller. And then I have one for psychic protection and cleansing, like a sage oil blend. And then I have one for rashes and skin conditions and things of that nature. And that's very, very good as well. So if you're interested in any of those, please send me a message. Those are $25 plus shipping, which is $5. And I ship out usually the next day, unless it's the weekend. If you're interested in a private reading with me, the information is in the description box of the video as well. I hope you all enjoyed the live tonight, and I hope to see you again sometime. Please like and subscribe to my channel so you get notified when I go live. Bye.